Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's reading, we're looking into who will you marry? Who is your future spouse? So for group number 1, we have Selenite. For group number 2, we have Rose Quartz. For group number 3, we have Fiery Quartz. And for group number 4, we have Smoky Quartz. So take your time and pause the video if you need more time to decide. And once you're ready, head to the description and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. And if you like this reading, consider liking the video, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other readings like this. And as always, thank you for the support. Now let's get to the reading. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Empress, Justice, 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. So what I see here for who you will marry is I feel like the person that is going to be your future spouse, I feel like this person is someone who has went through a lot of dissatisfaction and heartbreak early on in life. I feel like this person could have had a lot of difficulty with their relationships. Like maybe they were in relationships where people have cheated on them. They were not appreciated what they did in the relationship. So like if they planned dates or they tried to make their partner happy, their partner would never be satisfied. Their partner could have been very hateful towards them in previous relationships. So this person has, a past with a lot of struggle and difficulty, not only in romantic relationships, but the earlier parts of their life. They really had to fight hard to get to a better place. They really had to fight for their own abundance. And we see that here with the 4 of Swords and the Empress. This person is very strong-willed and they're a very good person, even though they went through a lot of difficulty and a lot of suffering in many areas of their life. But this person, instead of letting this difficulty stop them or hold them down, they decided to become more like the Empress and approach things with gracefulness, approach things with an abundance mindset. They are someone who recognizes their own talents and ability because this person had to fight a lot on their own. So they had to recognize their own talents and give them self-validation. So this is someone I feel you could trust because with the Justice card appearing, I feel like this is someone you can trust because justice came into their own life in a way after they had a lot of struggle. They finally had justice, right? So I feel like for you guys, you can see that this person went through a lot. They're not someone who is going to give other people negative situations because they know what that's like firsthand. They know what it's like to have a broken heart, to be suffering, to be alone. So this person's never going to put you in situations that give you a broken heart, or this person's never going to try to hurt you. And if they ever do accidentally hurt you, or if there's a miscommunication, I feel like this person you're going to marry, they're going to do everything they can to balance those scales out so you have justice. They're never going to purposely or intentionally give you difficulty because they know firsthand what it's like to be put through the ringer. They're tired of that. They want a true love connection, and this person is going to seek that out with you. This person feels like you guys are going to be a stable connection. So with the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles together, I feel like this person views you as the 9 of Pentacles. They view you as someone who they can trust in, someone who has a stable background, someone who is mentally stable, someone who is gonna, not just be a taker. You're gonna provide them a safe and secure environment so they don't feel like they have to worry about you cheating on them or you doing something that's going to put them in such a negative situation. This person feels like you're someone they can trust and build a life with. In the 9 of Pentacles we see here, the woman in this card is in a garden with the bird, the grapes, like it kind of gives a sense of luxury and comfort. So you are definitely signifying to this person luxury and comfort as a relationship, like in an emotional way. This person feels like you are someone they can just be real with you. They can emotionally connect with you and not worry about, like you being immature or causing drama. They view you as someone who's worth the time, worth the energy and effort to, work on a relationship with. Like you're the perfect person for them to marry because of, all these good qualities that you have. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what this person might look like. Okay, with these cards here, we have long hair, character, and facial hair. So, take this as it resonates, whether you're asking about a man or a woman. But with long hair, I feel like regardless of gender, this person could have really long hair. Maybe for some of you, this person might not cut their hair for religious reasons. For others of you, I feel like this person just prefers that hairstyle. They like their hair longer. They might do a lot to take care of their hair because obviously when you have longer hair, it takes more effort to make sure it looks healthy and it's being maintained. I also feel like with facial hair, if this is a guy, they definitely have facial hair. It's also possible this person could have like a longer beard, but they take care of it with the long hair message. Like I'm getting someone who spends a lot of time grooming their hair, or their hair has a lot of pride in it. Like I said, some of you guys, it could be like a religious or culture type of connection. But with facial hair, yeah, this person has facial hair. If this is a woman you're asking about and you have facial hair, they could be attracted to your facial hair, or they might like facial hair. But overall, too, with the character card, I'm picking up this person just has went through a lot. Like this person is very, like they're a very honest person. You kind of get what you see. They're not playing games. They have integrity, character. I just want to say, like, this person's just very real. Like, when you talk to this person, you ask them questions, they're not really going to play games. So maybe this person could appear a little bit awkward because they're so direct. But this person just likes to be direct because of everything they went through. I think this is something that a lot of you guys are watching are going to prefer or like. And even if it sounds jarring to you and it sounds like, okay, maybe that's a little unappealing, I feel like when you meet this person, this does seem to be maybe someone you haven't met yet. I'm not getting a lot of past connections with the cards here so far. But when you meet this person, it's going to click and connect for you in a way that just makes you feel a lot happier because of the way this person's communicating. It's not like, this person thinks they're a player and, they're doing all this crazy stuff. It's just real, like real communication. This person wants real love. They want to get married. They want to have a stable connection. They're ready for that. They want a commitment. And it's weird because with character, even though this describes more of like a personality type of trait than the way someone looks, I feel like you can look at this person and tell this is what they want because like their vibe, their energy, their aura is really giving this feeling off. So I'm going to put down a couple more cards and see what this person likes about you guys. Okay, with these cards here, we have the World, Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So what this person likes about you guys is that they feel very complete with you. As I said earlier, they feel like you're someone who they can connect with. They don't want to be someone who's constantly dating people and just being with a bunch of random people trying to find love. They want to be with a solid single person, and they really view you guys as that whole complete package here with the World. They view you as someone who would be worth spending time with, worth investing in a relationship, because they feel like they can trust you. That's their main thing. They might have a little bit of trust issues because of the negative treatment they received in a past relationship or their past life experiences. But with you guys, they don't feel that. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this person feels like you're very generous. You're very kind, so they feel safe with you because they don't feel like if they were in a relationship with you that you're going to take from them. And they also feel like from you, they will receive good things, but not in a way that they're a taker either. This person doesn't want to be taking either, just as people have taken from them. They also want to be like giving you the Six of Pentacles energy. Like, this is a relationship that they view you as someone. There's a lot of give and take. You're both generous to each other. And in this connection, this person who you will marry, I feel like you guys are going to really appreciate that there is going to be less jealousy here too with the Five of Wands. So even if you're a bit of a jealous person, in this relationship, I feel like you're not going to be as jealous because you can trust this person. You know that they want a strong commitment, and you're going to sense that off them. And this person can sense from you that you're willing to dedicate your time to them. You're willing to give them that trustworthy connection. So you guys mutually won't have a lot of jealousy. When it comes to other people in the relationship, you're really going to trust each other and have a very healthy connection. So one way you know that you have met this person who you're going to marry is that you're going to know that you've met them because both of you won't have this strong sense of jealousy. You're more easily going to be able to trust each other and know that you're going to be safe. And, there's not going to be any funny business in this relationship. Like, both of you guys feel really dedicated, and this person who you're going to marry is really going to love and cherish you because of your trustworthiness, because that's what they're lacking. That's what they were lacking in their previous relationship. So when they meet you, it's like you're really completing what they want, like a trustworthy partner they can commit to finally, and, have a family or just travel with. You're really going to complete them. So that was your reading, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like this reading, consider liking the video. If you want, you also can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I don't post a lot there yet, but I'm planning on it. So if you guys like this type of content, you can follow me. They're in the description, the links. You can follow me there. But I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you're able to meet this really cool person. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the Three of Cups, the Lovers, Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Devil, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Wands. So what I notice here with the Three of Cups, I feel like you guys could meet the person who you will marry during a celebration, a gathering with friends. I also can see this happening too, like at a point in your life where you're feeling more proud of yourself. You're feeling more proud of your individual accomplishments. So this could be like you could meet this person after you graduate from school or at a graduation, like your graduation. That's just an example, but like there's a time in a place where you're going to feel more accomplished or proud of yourself. And that's when you're likely going to meet this person, either at that event or just in the general time period where you're feeling that. And there's a lot of people around or your friends invite you someplace. I also noticed too with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, 10s indicate an end of a cycle usually. So with these two 10s here, 10 of Cups is like relationships, 10 of Wands is hard work and a lot of difficulty. So I feel like it's like kind of piggybacking off of what I just said, like meeting this person when you're more accomplished and feeling good about yourself. So like during the end of your hardships or a lot of burdens, responsibilities kind of coming to an end, you will meet this person and you'll be able to end your cycle of all that negative stuff ending. You'll be able to then move into a relationship where you're going to finally have more happiness with love and romance. And with the Lovers card here as well, I feel like this is going to be an extremely strong connection. So whether you guys believe in like soulmates or even like twin flame, I feel like this is a possibility of that type of connection. And it's going to come into your life, like I said, as these difficulties are ending and you're feeling more happy, proud about yourself and all that you're doing. this is going to come in and surprise you, because I feel like it's not like you're looking for love or you're expecting it. It's just going to happen at the right place, the right time. Like the stars are aligned, like kind of like a fairy tale in a way. Like everything's just going to work out in a sense where you're going to bump into this person, you're going to meet them, and you guys are really going to hit it off. And, it's going to feel like that connection. You instantly can tell, like, okay, this person is the one for me. And with the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, this also talks about accomplishments and feeling really good about yourself. So I feel like it's possible. Maybe some of you guys don't realize how like accomplished you are, or you guys don't give yourself credit, but you need to start doing that, because regardless of if you think you're accomplished or not, this person's going to come in during a time where you're achieving a lot. So you might not even know that you're already close to this, or you're already in this time period where you should be proud of yourself, because we have the 4 of Cups, like not noticing an opportunity or good things in front of you, right? But I feel like you guys should start being more proud of yourself, because it could help bring this person in, or it can help you notice more opportunities or people trying to give good to you. More people want to recognize you here with the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. And that's not just with everything else in your life. It's especially in love and relationships. I also want to say here too, with the Lovers and the Devil, I did say that this relationship will be very strong, like a twin flame or a soulmate relationship. But one difficulty I do see with this person who you will marry is that you might have to do some work with this person. So this person will help you guys overcome some type of generational trauma or cycle you have been through here with the Devil, but you're also going to do the same for them. So it's not just like this person's taking from you or making you do tons of work. Like you're both going to help each other heal from a trauma or a situation that you did not choose, but it has happened to you either because of like your connection with your own family or, some life event that has happened. This person coming in who you're going to marry, they're going to help you with that. And you're going to help them with their, either they have an addiction, they have some type of, karmatic difficulty their family passed down to them. You're also going to help them with theirs. But this is mutually beneficial, and both of you guys are going to come out on the other end of this being very happy and excited that you met each other. So this is a relationship I can feel too. It's like, whether it's through thick or thin, you're sticking with this person. It's kind of like a ride or die connection. But I just like to, give a little disclaimer, because sometimes connections like that can be healthy, but they also, you have to be careful sometimes, because with such a strong energy, it can bring a little bit of chaos to your life, because you're not only getting the good of this person, you're also getting the bad, the difficulties, but they're also going to help you with your difficulties and issues as well. I just want to stress that. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what this person might look like. Okay, with these cards here, we have droopy eyes, thick eyebrows, colored hair. So I feel like this person with droopy eyes, this person's appearance, they could look like they're sad, but it doesn't mean they're in a situation where they are sad. They just kind of have facial features that might look like they're concerned, like the eye shape or something. Like they have more downward shaped eyes, but they're not actually sad. Their eyes just kind of have that appearance. I also see here as well with thick eyebrows, I feel like this person could either maybe style their eyebrows, or they have really thick hair, not just their eyebrows, but the hair on their head's very thick. This person could also have naturally really long eyelashes. This doesn't matter if it's a girl or a guy. This person just has really thick, luscious hair. Maybe this is one of their standout features. I also think too here with colored hair, this person could either be interested in dyeing their hair lots of funky colors. So maybe this person wants to have blonde hair, pink hair, red hair, all different types of colors. Or maybe they do like half of their hair like blonde, the other half, black. There's people who do all types of crazy things to their hair, and this person is one of those people. But even if they dye their hair a lot, they still have very thick hair. Like their hair, it's not going to be very damaged looking, even if they do a lot to their hair. They have very thick, healthy hair. I just want to stress that because, like, that's the first thing I'm envisioning when I'm seeing this person. Like, you're going to notice their hair the most because they have really nice hair. And I also want to say here, too, with the colored hair, too, this person could also have an interesting fashion sense. So you might pick up on this as well. Like, they might have colors on their outfit, or like different patterns or styles on their clothing that other people don't have. So they just might have an unusual fashion sense that you don't usually see a lot. And that's also going to make you have your attention drawn in by this person. This person kind of seems like whimsical or unique in some way with their fashion. And this also could correlate to their personality as well. So I'm going to put down 3 more cards and see what this person likes about you guys. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this person really likes you guys because they connect strongly with you emotionally. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like with you guys, they probably connect with you in a way that's deeper than they have ever connected with like previous partners. Like, this person thought they were in love before, but now that this person, you know, when they meet you or when they have met you, they're going to think to themselves like, wow, this is actually what love is like. Now they know what love is like because they have met you, because they're with you now. Whereas before they thought they had that experience, but they didn't. It wasn't really true love. Like I said, it's like a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. They're really going to feel strong emotions for you guys because of like the help you're going to give them, the help they're going to give you. Like I said, it's a relationship where it's like through good or bad times, you're together. You're going to pull through, where other people, they might not have had a strong connection with this person and they might have left them behind. Or maybe even if these previous connections didn't leave them behind, it wasn't like they were emotionally supported in a way they felt understood. It was just because that person, you know, it's kind of like, okay, I'll help you with this, but the person didn't really care on a deeper level how, you know, the person you're marrying wanted it to be. But this person also likes about you guys is that you're a really hard worker with the 8 of Pentacles, and you're willing to take chances and make things happen with the 8 of Wands. You guys bring things in very quickly. This could be because you guys are really naturally charming here with the 8 of Wands, that you're able to draw in the right energies, which brings in, you know, what you're trying to manifest or create in your life. This also can happen because of that hard work. Like, you guys don't just work hard for the sake of working hard, you work smart. So you have a plan, you have a goal, and you're going to set things up in a way that makes it more easily going to happen because you guys just you're not just working like on anything and everything. You're selectively choosing what's worth the time and energy. And this person really loves you guys because of that. They think you're really smart, really intelligent. And like I said, that charming aspect you guys have. You have a charming personality. You're like funny, you're intelligent. There's something about you personality wise that really draws this person in and makes them fall in love with you. So that was your reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like this reading, consider liking the video, subscribing. You guys could also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, which should be, there should be links in the description. And if you like this type of content, I'm going to post more there. I haven't yet, but I will eventually. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the World, 6 of Pentacles, the Moon, 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Sun. So what I'm seeing here for who you will marry is, I feel like the person who is coming in that you will marry, they're going to bring a lot of blessings to your life. And I don't know if these blessings are going to be so obvious at first, or it will happen, you know, after you marry this person, like more things will improve in your life, or it's like when you're dating this person, that's when it's going to happen. I can't tell when, like what stage of the relationship it will happen, but this is something that's going to happen, regardless of what stage it's in. This person is really going to bring a blessing of money and a blessing of emotional satisfaction, emotional support, like feeling validated, feeling like someone has your back. But we see this here with the 2 Knight cards here. So this makes me think of an arrival of material blessings, an arrival of emotional blessings. So this person's going to bring you multiple gifts in these areas in your life. I also think it's possible that the person you're going to marry either has a well-off family or they make a lot of money themselves and they're willing to share some of that money with you. This person will either help you buy the house you're going to live in, or they help pay for your schooling if you want to go back to school or you haven't had a chance to go to school. This person's going to be someone who really encourages you to reach for the stars. They want you to achieve your dreams when you're in a relationship together. This person is also seeking a connection where they can feel complete here with the world. This person might be more generous in relationships with their wealth and their family's wealth because of this. Not because they're desperate, but because they feel like if they provide emotional support to their partner, not emotional support, like emotional support, of course, but I'm trying to say like material support is what I'm trying to say. They feel like if they provide this, it makes it easier for the relationship to progress, to have comfort and security. And this person, they feel like a lot of things in life are unknown with the Moon card. I feel like this person doesn't really know 100% where they want to go in life. So when they see you, the person they're going to marry, they do want you to feel that security. Or if you also feel like you don't know what you want to do, they want to make you feel like you have options and you don't have to fight and instantly make a decision because they have money that you can take time. And it's okay, like if you're using some of their resources to figure things out. Like this is a very supportive, loving person. And I really think they want what is best for you. And with the sun, it's funny because we have both the moon and the sun. So this is something where it's like cards that appear like this, it makes me feel like it's something that's really meant to be, because you can't have the moon without the sun without the moon. We have both day and night. They're both important. So I feel like you are either going to be like the moon or the sun to this person, and to you, vice versa. You're really going to be a partnership where you feel like you guys are going to be a little different from each other here with the sun and the moon. But regardless of whether you're the sun or the moon, you both support each other. You both need each other. And I feel like this is going to be a relationship where your opposites balance out. So one way you guys will be different. So if you're watching this video, if you're introverted, this person's going to be outgoing. They're going to be a lot more outgoing than you. If you're watching this video and you're extroverted, this person's going to be more introverted. So there's going to be some type of opposites dynamic, but it balances out really well. And it allows you guys to have more blessings in your life because there's not this, your energy's not going to be fighting with the 5 of Wands here. It's going to be a perfect balance of you guys working things out. Your partner handling the things you don't like because of that, and then you're handling things they might have difficulty with because of these personality differences. But it's still beautiful, and it's like it's a marriage that it will have a success because of this. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what this person might look like. Okay, with these cards here, we have baby face, red lipstick, and attractive. So this person, I feel like this person is going to be, if they're not just younger in appearance, this person could be younger than you in age. I don't feel like this person is young, like in the way that they're immature. I feel like they're younger in age, or they just look younger. So with baby face here, like someone who has a baby face, someone who has soft features. So this person, let's say if they're 35 years old, they're actually going to look like they're 25. Or if they're 55, they will look like they're 45. Like they look a lot younger than their age. But I also think here as well, one reason why this person looks younger is that they have a strong focus on not being stressed. They have a way of handling things in the relationship, and also just their own life in general, that makes things like, okay, there's going to be smooth sailing. Obviously, this person seems to come from like some type of background where they have money and they have support, so that also can help with stress, of course. There's someone who's going to find ways to make stress less of a problem. They're going to find ways to make you feel more comfortable and make you feel like you don't have to be stressed out too. And I also see here with red lipstick and attractive. So just with red lipstick, all the cards here have red lips. So I feel like this person's lips are going to be more attractive to you, or you're going to notice them. So obviously this person could be wearing red lipstick, or they could use like tinted colored like chapstick that's kind of pink or red. Their natural color of their lips could be more red. So it doesn't matter if this is like a girl or a guy, there's something about their lips that the tint and color is actually darker or more vibrant than other people's. And it's also going to be their feature that you find most attractive. And this person overall with the card attractive is just going to be very attractive overall. This is someone who's going to be conventionally attractive. So like, you know, when you see people like in magazines, TV, models, they have more of those type of features. So this could be one reason why you're attracted to them in the first place, because it's very like, okay, stereotypically you see this person and you're like, okay, this person, you know, a lot of people have a crush on this person because of the way they look. And also I want to say, I feel like they're attractive too because they're just a kind person. It's not just their physical looks. Like if this person was acting like a mean girl, no one would find them attractive, but they're more attractive as well because they're just a kind soul. They seem to be very caring. So I'm going to put down my last 3 cards and see what this person likes about you guys. Okay, with these cards here, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So what I feel like this person likes about you guys, with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like they know you're someone who is trustworthy, is hardworking. I feel like you guys are always finding things that you can improve about yourself, or you're always finding things in your life that you can try to make better. So even if you are sometimes negative, I feel like overall you're an optimist in some way. You guys are optimistic about life and trying to make things better, trying to see the brighter side of things. And if you don't see it immediately, you're going to work on it and try to find kind of like you're going to try to solve the problem that's in front of you. And this is something that this person really likes about you. They also really like about you that when they're with you with the 3 of Swords here, I feel like they feel healed from their past negative relationships, their past life traumas. This person feels like you have a healing energy. They feel very comfortable around you, and it's like their previous heartbreaks they have had don't exist anymore once they're with you. They can forget about the past and they look forward to the future now that you will be in their life. I also see here too with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very practical and responsible. So I also feel like you guys have these traits, especially with the 8 of Pentacles here, of being hardworking, always trying to find the answer, find the solution. The King of Pentacles is someone who will do a lot of things to be practical and responsible in his own life. And you guys have all these traits here. You will solve problems, but you're going to do it in a practical and responsible way. You're not going to do things in a way it's like a get-rich-quick scheme. You're going to actually sit down and plan things and try to find out the best solution for yourself and others involved, because you have a consciousness of yourself and other people and how they're affected by your actions. This is something else this person finds very attractive about you. So that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other readings like this. And I haven't posted a lot on my Instagram and TikTok yet, but if you guys are interested, I'm gonna do more tarot or spiritual related content on those platforms. You can find the links in the description or on my YouTube page. For my TikTok and my Instagram, you can follow me there if you want. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you like this reading, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading with your cards here. We have the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, Death, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. So the first thing I'm seeing here is that for the person you are marrying or will marry, I see here with the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this person, you could have known them from childhood, or you could have had a previous connection with them from the past. But for those of you that isn't true, this could be that this person thinks of you because you remind them of their childhood. You remind them of happier, better times. They enjoy time with you, creating good memories. So there's two messages there. But I feel like this person is really invested in helping you out here with the Six of Pentacles. Like, they want to be generous to you in the way that they're giving you their time, their energy, their full effort here in the relationship. I also can see here too with the Four of Wands that when you marry this person, you know, some people, they already have a house together when they're married. I mean, they already have a house together before they're married. And when they get married, they might buy a new house, or if you're in an apartment with this person before you're married, you find that house to live in afterwards. But I feel like when you are with this person, you guys are going to find a new house together. You're going to move someplace else, even like a different state, a different country, a different region or location, depending on where you guys currently live. But you're going to be moving to a new place once you marry this person, because this change of scenery is just going to bring both of you guys more happiness. And with the Death card and the Five of Pentacles, I'm picking up that there is going to be lots of changes when you're married to this person. So the first one I just said, moving away or going to a different place, having a new house together, someplace else, not where you currently live. But I also see an end of feeling a lack of support, an end of feeling like an outsider. So like, let's say if you guys have family members or friends, or even if you just grew up, you know, being like bullied or scapegoated, outcasted in some way, when you marry this person and you move to a different place, I feel like this person's family could make you feel like you have a new home, like this new family from your spouse. They're really going to make you feel loved and accepted. And you know how people say things like, oh, like, I hate my in-laws, like the mother-in-law, the father-in-law. Some people don't like their in-laws, but I feel like your in-laws are going to be really like cool people. They're going to be like really accepting to you. They're going to be like your parents after when you marry this person. Like, their family's going to be super supportive to you and give you a lot of love and acceptance. If you haven't had that from your own family or your own upbringing or your own life situation, this person's family is going to do a lot of that for you. And it's going to be something you're going to like get really emotional about. You're going to feel like you can't believe that these people are being so kind to you and so accepting of you. I can't explain it, but it's like, it's a very strong emotional feeling you will feel as you get to know this person's family, and as they're accepting you and they're incorporating you into their family life and all of their events that they do. And I also see here, your future spouse will also really like you guys because of their family really liking you. because their family accepts you, they also feel like, okay, this is a good choice for the person I'm going to marry, because this person also sees their family as very important. And you guys will be seen here as the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So for those of you who are girls, this is like, okay, you have queen energy. For those of you guys who are guys, this is like, okay, you have king energy. You have this like sense of like regalness, like you're royalty in a way. And this is because of your poised energy when interacting with this person's family, their family members. They're really going to feel respect for you. I also want to say here as well is that I feel like you guys could have possibly manifested this person who you're going to marry here with the Magician. So whether or not this person's in your life right now, you're manifesting them and you will feel really abundant here, like the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, because you will realize, oh my God, like I wrote all these qualities of this person down to bring them into my life, or I visualized meeting someone like this, and you've thought about it before, or maybe you even had dreams about this person before. But what I see here, it's like you're going to be shook that you manifested this person, but like you're going to be very surprised because of how similar it is to what you were thinking of and what you were wanting. This is going to be a very positive change in your life, whether or not this person's here yet or you're still waiting on them. This person is coming, and once you marry them, I feel like more changes are going to happen. More abundance is going to enter your life, and you're going to feel really like protected and comfortable because of the relationship with this person. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what this person might look like. Okay, with these cards here, we have red hair, skinny, and plain Jane. So what I see here with the red hair card, for some reason, I feel like this person, like with the imagery on this card, it kind of reminds me of like vampires or something like that. So maybe this person, like they kind of have like a vampire aesthetic, or they kind of look like a vampire, which is kind of like a weird message, but that's coming through. So, you know, I feel like this person could also like media with vampires. Like maybe they have kind of like an obsession with like horror movies or like stories like that. But this person is definitely someone who has more of that look of like, you know, like the dark lips, dark eyeshadow. Maybe this person's very pale too, because a lot of vampires usually are portrayed as having like, you know, very pale skin, kind of like gaunt looking in a way. But it's also funny too because the skinny card also reminds me of vampires. But this person definitely has a unique look. Maybe they style themselves in a way that is also more like alternative, or it's different and unique in some way with like makeup. Like maybe they don't naturally look this way with plain Jane appearing, but they do a lot of styling, like hair, makeup, their clothing, that makes them look more unique and different. But if you see this person, like they just woke up, the way they look's kind of like normal. But when you see them ready, it's like, what? Like, they're kind of like eccentric looking. But I feel like even though this sounds weird, I feel like you're still going to be like attracted to this person, even though this is kind of a strange message. But yeah, this person definitely looks very unique, or they have a really like special, a special type of style that they wear, and it makes people kind of like shocked compared to how they normally look. So I'm going to put down my last set of cards for you guys and see what this person likes about you. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. So what I'm seeing here, I feel like it's possible that this person, like before they meet you, before you're in their life, they might have wanted to be alone. Like they couldn't picture themselves getting married. They kind of wanted a like solo or single type of life. But when this person meets you, you're going to completely change their mind. Or if you have already met them, you have changed their mind. You are someone they feel really strongly about, to the point it's like they're willing to change that idea that they previously had of like, okay, I want to be alone. I don't want to be with anyone. I don't want to get married. And this person, when it comes to you, they completely change their mind because they never really met someone who was worth the time. They never really met someone they clicked with in that type of way. And I feel like you guys are going to be different. Like you're the one, you're the special one for this person, obviously, which is why they're going to marry you. But I mean, like this person, they really weren't this way before. Like if you talked about marriage to this person before, they would kind of think it's like, it's kind of like gross to them. And that sounds harsh, but like this person really wanted to be alone. They kind of made comfort with being alone. And it's like meeting you completely switched that up. It completely changed that. So they had to put to death that idea here with the 10 of Swords. They had to completely end that way of thinking when they met you. So this person actually, when they meet you or when they have met you with the 10 of Swords, it could have gave them a kind of like an issue. Because they had to radically change their own viewpoints on the way they thought about how their life was going to go in the future. But this is something they have liked about you because it's kind of like you're the catalyst for change in this person's life. Maybe this person thought this way because they had a lot of negative experiences or they didn't think people were worth it. Maybe this person didn't think people were worth being in a relationship with. Maybe they thought they're better off alone. So by meeting you, it is providing this person companionship in a way they never thought was going to be possible. So in a way, it's like you're fulfilling their dream of having someone they can actually love and connect with, and they don't have to make peace with like, being alone and just being like, okay, I'm fine by myself. They're going to have peace with you and be able to build a life with you that they think is worth it. So that was your reading, group number 4. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other future videos like this. And if you guys are interested, I also have a TikTok and an Instagram. I haven't really posted a lot there, but I will post more like tarot or spiritual content on there. So if you're interested, I have a link in the description, and there's links to them on my YouTube homepage as well. That's only if you're interested, but I hope you guys like this reading, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.